today we are going to be doing a little bit more of a serious talk. It's a topic that most people need to know about and take awareness of, and that's mental health and anxiety, depression, and stuff. Me and my sister goes through depression. I go through anxiety. So we thought we should
go through a lot of stuff.
But we thought we would share some stuff that we've learned about it and what people need to take note of before they start judging someone or just plain out getting mad at them for what they do to help cope with that. So my cat is joining us by force. On this one, but yeah, so let's get started right into the video. You want to start us off, Savannah?
Yes.
Also, guest on my channel, my sister. She was in the video she was on my channel for the couple vlogs I did in the beginning of my channel. And so she's back, everyone. So start us off.
Alright, so one thing I really want to touch base is, yes, I know, we are in quarantine. Shut up. Anyways.
Let me hold him.
Yeah, probably a good idea. So we are in quarantine and a lot is going on. We have to be trapped at our house all day. And with people with mental health, things are difficult. And yes, suicide rates are going up. And one thing that why am I doing that with my hands?
We both talk with our hands.
Anyways, anyways, I just want to say that no matter what, you have to try your best and be strong. Yes, for most people, it can be difficult. Being strong is not the best go-to thing for a lot of people because it's difficult. I know. I've been through it myself. I have depression, anxiety, and possibly PTSD. And that's pretty severe because you have to sit there in quarantine with your thoughts in your room all day. And yes, I know it's very difficult. But the best thing you can do is be strong and find the right person to help you through it. For in our case, it can be a little difficult with our father. But at least we have each other.
Let's just say the one thing that keeps us both from not doing anything really stupid is we think of each other in that situation. And it's like that's what's kept me going here because of things that have gone on in my past life. I've only known to stay strong because of her. I am the oldest sibling, and I've always tried to set a better example, mostly because she's bossy, and she got that from me. Because I used to be really bossy. I still am. I just don't try to do it as much. But she got it from me. Younger siblings, believe it or not, look up to the older siblings. Some could become jealous, and it could cause mental problems as well because what you think they might hate you, they don't. They just want to be like you because you always have people around you. You always have like the thing people like go to, and younger siblings, they want that. And so what you might think they hate you, they don't.
Also, another thing that I want to get out there is if you know somebody, see good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Or if you know somebody who is going through something, if you know anybody who is struggling with mental illnesses, if you know somebody who needs you, please be there for that person. Mental illnesses are very bad nowadays, and it can be very powerful and overtaking. And it's not necessarily one of the best things to have. And somebody comes to you and asks you for help, don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm too busy, because let me tell you something, it can be really bad. And they really need you. If they are calling out to help, most people don't like to open up. And if they are opening up, listen, because it's serious. And it needs to be taken seriously and handled well. And yes, that does not mean you have to sit there and give advice. Just somebody to listen is all they need. And sending them to the right help is even better.
Yes, I have that problem with opening up. I do have people who get on to me for not to, because of I am trying to do better. I spent 6 years of my life without opening up. My life is taking effect of that now. I have anxiety seizures due to a long period of time without opening up, unless the only time I opened up was when I was at my very bad breaking point and on the urge to cry. That was the only time I opened up. And my life is taking effect of that now, and I am taking the toll and punishment of that for doing that for so long. And it's taking effect on people in my life around me, and it's a big thing. People get mad whenever someone who doesn't usually open up, and they open up and they can't handle it. But it's still, just because you can't handle it, if you can't handle it, instead of getting mad, maybe send them to be like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't deal with this at the moment. Sorry, go to so-and-so. Maybe they can be a better help than I can. Do at least something other than just getting mad and yelling at them for opening up.
Another thing that I have gone through is, people with mental illnesses, they get to a point where they cannot take it anymore and they become numb. They take certain situations pretty difficultly because they don't know how to express it. So it's not that they don't care about a certain situation, it's that they don't know how to express how they feel about it, because they are so numb that they can't do anything about it, and they don't know how to feel about it, if that makes sense.
Yes, another thing is, and it's just, keep the people who want to help you in mind. If someone is trying to give you help, but you have it stuck in your head that you can't get help, it makes it difficult for people to help you.
And I cannot stress this enough, but if somebody comes to you and says that they are not okay, do not sit there and tell them that it is their problem and for them to handle it for themselves. If they are telling you they are not okay, that means they cannot handle it themselves. They need your help to lift them up. They are at their lowest point, their breaking point, and who knows what can happen to them after that.
Here's something I tell my girlfriend a lot, because everyone has their breaking point. I tell my girlfriend, I was like, it's okay to hurt. Everyone, it's okay. If you have your breaking point, you have your breaking point. You're human. You're going to have your breaking point to where you need to cry, or you just need to let out everything. And it's just something that, it needs to be said, it's okay to hurt. And sometimes when people both have their breaking point at the same time, it might cause a clash and problem, but that's the thing, you can't let that clash ruin your relationship with someone. Just because you had a breaking point at the same time as someone else that you like is special or something, you can't let that ruin your relationship with them just because you had a clash at the same time and a problem. It's just, you have to stick together with the people who you trust. Don't think in your mind, because this is my problem, don't think in your mind that they're going to betray you like everyone else. If you trust them, don't try to ruin that trust and lose them, because you probably need that person more than you think you do.
Another thing is that if they are opening up to you, you better feel special, because they don't open up to just anybody. Trust is a very big thing when it comes to mental health, because you feel like the world is against you and you don't know who you can trust at that point. You don't even trust yourself. So if they are opening up to you, then most likely there's a 98% chance that they trust you. Like, and they're not trusting anybody else. And another thing, one of my biggest pet peeves, you know this one, is when people say suicide is selfish. Let's touch base on that. Suicide is not selfish. Just at that point, they don't know how to feel. They can't think of anything else because the pain is so strong. It's taking over them and they can't feel it anymore. And it's difficult for them to hold it together because it falls apart. Let me get my phone.
Yeah, there are, like I always tell people, is this, whenever people are, like, at the edge of breaking down and stuff, I always try to say it's okay, because it is okay. You're having your breaking point, and I'm saying it's okay. I'm letting you know I'm here for you. Whenever someone tells to you, and this is like but they don't tell you everything, it's because and they come to you and they don't tell you everything. It's not that they don't trust you all the way. It's just the fact that they're finding back some truth that they might not want to admit at the moment. And I say that from experience, because I don't say a lot of things. I don't say what I'm fully thinking because I don't want to admit that it's true. And you can't get mad at someone when they do that, because they're trying to take some time and figure out and take some time to, like, okay, this is real. It's true.
And another thing is, for anyone out there who is going through mental illnesses right now, in quarantine, feeling like it's time to give up, do not give up. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. One thing that was told to me when I was younger was find your why. Yes, it may be difficult to find purpose, but you have to keep going to find it. If you've made it this far, that tells you something already. You are strong. So keep that strength and go on forward, because you never know what you're going to miss out on.
Yeah, what keeps me going and
think about what keeps you going.
Think about find your strength. If it's a person, good. Keep them, because that's what keeps me going. I have my girlfriend. She's my strength. If I feel like I'm about to do something, I feel like I just want to give up, I think of her. She's my strength. But if I feel like running away, I think of this one. And it keeps me here.
Because we have a father who is kind of anger issued.
Yes, but like we think of each other when it comes to stuff that involves household stuff, because we've only had each other. I have matured. I have grown up very early because I knew I needed to take care of this one.
You grew up, but I grew taller.
She's my strength, and I don't know if I'm hers, but
sorta. Some little space that you are.
So, little space. But I think we're gonna end this because I don't know how much more the video's gonna take. But this is just, it needed to be said, especially during the time that we're going through at the moment. And we were having a long discussion of it as well. And I was just like, we should do a YouTube video about this. And so that's what we did. Well, thanks for watching the video, and I hope that
You all have a nice, beautiful day. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you think of the video.
And follow my Instagram, my Twitch, and my TikTok account.
Can you follow my Instagram too, because I need more followers, and my TikTok?
Follow hers too.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description below.
Well, alright, bye guys.
Bye.